Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to answer a question. Is a cheap wood chipper or garden shredder worth it? This is the end product my cheap wood chipper produced. Wood chippers are great tools for turning your yard waste into useful materials, such as mulch, compost or even biofuel. But they can also be quite expensive, especially if you want a high quality and powerful one. So what if you don't have a big budget or a lot of space? Can you still get a good wood chipper for a low price? Well, the answer is not so simple. There are some pros and cons of buying a cheap wood chipper that you need to consider. In this video, I'll show you how I use my cheap wood chipper and I will tell you what I like and dislike about it. So if you're interested in saving some money and getting some wood chips, keep watching and let's find out. I'm using an Espina ESP034A, but there's a similar one with similar function on Amazon. And if you're interested in that, I will leave you a link in the description. I have used my shredder for one season already. I'll remove the blades and sharpen them to let the chipper have a fair chance. The chipper has fared well, even though I put it through somewhat I would call medium to heavy use last season. You just release the bolts, remove the blades, wash it with hot water and dish soap, and then sharpen the blades. You can also just rotate the blades if you want a quick change, because the blades are reversible. And you can also buy replacements if you don't want to sharpen the blades yourself. This machine is a 2500 watts and doesn't have a feeder mechanism, so you have to push the branches down yourself. If I were to upgrade, I would definitely get a chipper with that feature to speed up the process. This type of wood chipper is not built for thick branches. The maximum width it accepts is 4.5 centimeters or 1.8 inches. And even that can get a bit squirrely. So small branches and twigs are recommended. It's not uncommon for the outfeed mechanism to jam, and then you have to open the chipper and clear it. It's not the end of the world though, because it gives the machine some time to cool down a bit, as heat can be a problem. It has some security feature that turns the machine off if you try to force it too much, for instance if you have dull blades or too big of a branch, or if it overheats. If you have very bushy branches, you have to prepare them by cutting off the smaller limbs so they will fit into the machine. So, the pros. It's cheap, it's small, it's light, it's easy to use, and it's safe, as long as you use hearing and eye protection. And the cons? It's so loud. But then again, that applies to all wood chippers, to be fair. It can overheat, it's got no feeding mechanism, it's only good for small twigs and branches, the outfeed gets jammed regularly, and the size of the wood chips are not very consistent. Alternatives are expensive though, and you can rent a big one if you have a bigger project. I cut down 3 bushes and I spent about 4 to 5 hours just shredding them. Personally, I'm not in a rush to upgrade just yet, and I will keep using the machine I have. We just have a small garden. They say buy once, cry once, but in this instance I would recommend this chipper for a small garden with a use for wood chips. But I will not buy this for more than $100, $150, something like that. Thank you very much for watching.